Just the other day, Kia Motor India announced the prices of the Kia Carens, and by Jove, the prices are incredible. They start somewhere around rupees 8.99 lakh all the way up to 16.99 lakh rupees. That's amazing for a 6-seater oblique 7-seater. But before I talk about the details of the pricing, let me tell you, the Kia Carens is offered in 3 engine options. One, you have a 1.5 litre simple petrol engine that is mated only to a 6-speed manual transmission. Then you also have the 1.4 litre turbocharged GDI or gasoline direct injection. This is a petrol engine which has an option of a 6-speed manual transmission as well as a 7-speed DCT or dual clutch transmission. We got to drive the 7 DCT, and that too a 6-seater. There is also an option of a 1.5 litre turbocharged diesel engine. Now this is a CRDI VGT engine, and this has an option of a 6-speed manual transmission as well as a 6-speed automatic transmission. Mind you, it does not get the 7 DCT. Now let's get into the details of the Kia Carens pricing, and you can see for yourself on the screen. Incidentally, the 6-seater and 7-seater segment in India, that is the MPV segment or the multi-purpose vehicle segment, Kia Carens calls it the recreational vehicle, call it what you may, but there is a lot of competition here right in the sub 4 meter segment. Yes, you have the Datsun Go Plus and the Renault Triber. Now they're right at the base level in terms of pricing. Then all the way up you have the Hyundai Alcazar, which is competition from the own family of Kia, which is under the Hyundai umbrella. Then you have competition from the very popular Maruti Suzuki XL6. That is quite a popular vehicle. Then there is competition in terms of the Mahindra Marazzo. That too is a 7-seater. If you want to add the Mahindra XUV 700 to the competition, you might as well do that. But the biggest competition is from the Toyota Innova Crista, which is the solid king of this segment. Now take a look at the screen for the information relating to the price range of each of these vehicles. Now let's also talk about the dimensions of the Kia Carens compared to competition. Watch the screen carefully and you get all the details about the length, width and height, and of course the wheelbase.
Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory, yeah. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring, just want a life that is worth every day exploring, My whole life I just wanted. To begin with, let me quickly take you around the features which I loved about this Kia Carens. To begin with, let's jump onto the third seat. Getting in and getting out of third seat is amazing. There's so much of space, and the best part is the left seat, that is the second row left seat, the captain seat in our case, has a one-touch tumble down. That is right on the shoulder level. You press the button, tumbles down, and you can get in so easily and get out so easily. Besides this, there are 2 levers on either side, so both the seats can be tumbled down with the pull or push of a lever. So that's also very convenient. Once you're on the seat, well, the seat per se is a 50-50 split seat. So it's pretty comfortable. Well, you won't find the comfort of a second row here, but overall, I found the seat extremely comfortable. Enough of leg space, knee room, kind of decent thigh support, and it's amazing. And of course, you have spaces to store your knickknacks and of course to charge your little gadgets which you carry around these days. Before I jump into the second row, let me tell you, the third row also has something called a roof flush
diffused AC vents. Now these AC vents are very unique. You get a closer look, you realize you can actually control the airflow, shut it off and ensure that it flows like this and flows straight. So that's very unique. Now that I've told you about the third row, let me jump on to the second row. Now remember, this is a 6-seater, so these are captain seats, and captain seats are always fun to sit on. But what are these captain seats all about? What do they get? To begin with, the person on the right gets a screen in front. There's no tray there or there's no bottle holder there. In fact, it's just a screen out there, which is basically a smart air purifier, which takes away all the viruses and all the other germs which are there within the cabin. So that's a very unique feature of this vehicle. The person on the left, of course, gets a tray where you can mount a gadget also, you can keep your stuff, and of course, even your cup out there. So utility on both sides. And the best part is, on both sides of this window pane, you have something known as sunshade curtains. Well, these come very, very, very handy on a hot summer's day. Now, apart from that, you have all the other features wherein you can charge your mobile and all your other devices. You have Type-C USB slots out there. An equally interesting feature is on the floor console, you have a place where you can cool your can. Yes, if you're drinking a Coke or any other beverage, you can put it there, and there is a little shutter out there. The moment you push it up, it starts cooling the can. Now, before I jump on to the first row, from the second row, let me tell you that the Kia Carens also comes with a skylight sunroof. The first row seats are the most exciting seats because that's where the driver sits, and driving is something which we all love. And the beauty about the first row is that the two seats are ventilated, and that makes a lot of sense for us Delhiites because we experience intense heat in the months of May, June, July. So ventilated seats make a lot of sense. What are the other features? Let me just take you through quickly. So what are the other features for the persons in front? It gets a 10.25 inches HD touchscreen navigation. It also gets a Connect next-gen connected car technology with 66 smart features, including OTA map and system updates. Not to be missed is cabin surround 64 color ambient mood lighting. The Kia Carens also comes with Bose premium sound system with 8 speakers. There is a lot of storage in the vehicle, both on the door panels as well as in and around the dash area. There is something called an easy push dashboard cup holder and tray. Then, not to be missed is a seat under tray.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be.
The Carens front looks cute. Kia is known for its tiger nose grille. Well, this time the grille is not there. In fact, it's all covered. You'll be wondering, this is something very unique. Yes, this is of course got a tiger nose theme, and they made it really unique and beautiful. So where does this air get in? Air gets in from here to cool the engine. So this is completely closed and gives a very neat look. Of course, you have a strip of chrome going all around. You have smart LED lights, DRLs, and the usual stuff. And the bumper, you have a lot of chrome here at the bottom. So there's a lot of bling here, and the car looks definitely cute and handsome from the front. So what does the side look like? It looks like any 6-7 seater, smart looking and very elongated form, which by itself looks good with all the cladding here, chrome door handles, the ORVMs, dual tone with these indicators embedded in it. Then you have a smart belt line, and that itself gives a good design to it, so that a lot of black and chrome have been mixed here. At the bottom you have chrome and black, and not to be missed are these chunky R16 tires. They are dual tone, they look good, and smart on this vehicle. The car also comes with decent sized and good looking roof rails. Compared to the front and the side, the rear too is equally smart, bright and very modern. You have an integrated spoiler here, you have a shark fin antenna as you go down, very well designed lights, they stretch out like your arms out there, and this is of course these lights are attached here by this long strip, which I feel this doesn't glow, it's for the reflector. This is a high mounted stop light, the Kia badge, like I said, a 7DCT and the Carens here. Now at the bottom also, if you realize, there is a lot of chrome and it has a very shiny effect, and these strips here, so it's very bright and very smart. I mean, full points to Kia for the rear side of the Carens. What distinguishes this Kia Carens from the rest of the cars in this segment is that it's the only one with the highest safety standards across all its variants. There are 10 safety standards of the highest levels, right from the base model to the top model. Now what are these? These include 6 airbags, electronic stability control, vehicle stability management, brake assist, hill start assist control, downhill brake control, anti-lock braking system, and then of course all wheels have got disc brakes. Then there is Highline tire pressure monitoring system, and of course rear parking sensor. Now all of this combined together makes it the safest MPV, or as Kia calls it, a recreational vehicle in its segment offered in this country. But let me also tell you, before we talk about the driving impression, there are 3 ways to drive this car since it's an automatic. One is, of course, you slot it into the drive mode, which is D, you know, and that's it. You slot it there, and there's the second way to drive is you put it in a sport mode and use these plus minuses to change the gears. The D is completely automatic. Then the third way to drive is, of course, using these paddle shifts. You control for some quick acceleration and at a time when you really need it to push the car. So paddle shifts are meant for that. But what you get here, which is different, you get something on the drive mode, and with the drive mode you get Eco, Normal and Sport. So there are 3 drive modes: Eco, Normal and Sport. Eco of course gives you a beautiful fuel average, Normal gives you a kind of normal, a little more push, Sport gives you that oomph. So now we are off with this new Kia Carens. This is the brilliant 1.4 litre petrol. This is going to be my first impression video, and in fact, since we are not getting the car for too long to drive and we're not getting the right roads, a very stable car. It's a little high. I put the seats up a bit. It's a good view that I get from where I'm seated. I'm right now driving on city roads where speed limits are a pathetically low level of 50 kilometers per hour, and there's more than enough speed cameras, so I have to be careful and follow the rules of the land. And this car is raring to go, but unfortunately it's just not got the right track. But whatever little driving impression I can give you is the gear shifts are very seamless. You just don't realize when it's shifting from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Right now it's to level 4. Remember, it's a 7-speed gearbox. Right now I'm driving in a pure automatic mode, and that means the machine takes care of everything. I just have to step on the accelerator as and when I require to speed up. Now these are the speeds at which you would ideally prefer a driver, because you can go to the seat diagonally behind this and just stretch your legs and go to sleep. You can recline your chair and enjoy that seat out there, or any of those seats, preferably at the back, or even the seat next to the driver's seat is pretty plush and decent. The Kia Carens is not really about driving, it's about enjoying your drive. But that doesn't mean the Kia Carens engine is not sporty, and it also doesn't mean that we didn't have any fun driving the vehicle. The moment we got the right roads, we zipped on the Kia Carens, and I must tell you, this engine is very responsive. The gear shifts are amazingly smooth and very, very precise. So it's very much fun driving the Kia Carens, and there is no dearth of power. And as you rev it up, you realize it's got enough torque and power to take you places.
My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah.